Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with some Walking Dead news. So while we patiently await The Walking Dead's final Comic-Con appearance this Friday, now we don't know if it's just going to be the final appearance for The Walking Dead show or for The Walking Dead as a whole, you know, because I'm sure we all know these spin-offs are not going to have the massive fan base that The Walking Dead has had. You know what, the season 5 premiere was like the most watched episode on that show. What, 18-19 million viewers, something like that. I think the next most watched episode was obviously the season 8 premiere, where we found out who Negan finally killed. I think that was like 15-16 million viewers. So we know these spin-offs are not going to have a huge fan base, just, you know, the die-hard Walking Dead fans. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 1 to 2 million viewers for these spin-offs. So who knows if AMC is gonna, you know, do panels for these shows. They might not, or maybe they'll wait until whenever we finally do get some Rick Grimes news, which hopefully somebody will ask a question at the panel this Friday to be like, yo, WTF, where's Rick, what's going on, you know, updates, anything, something. So somebody better ask that question. But let's just say, for example, that the movie is supposed to come out at the end of next year. They start filming the end of this year, maybe the beginning of next year, and then they go to Comic-Con next year to be like, yep, here's the trailer for Rick Grimes movie, here's a panel, here's Rick, here's Michonne, here's Jadis, here's whoever else is going to be in the movies, and then, you know, some of the spin-offs kind of just like tag along with it. You know, who knows, we'll have to wait and see. But this is The Walking Dead's last appearance, which is pretty sad, you know, the end of an era. But AMC has released some first look images for what they're calling the final episodes, or part 3, part C, whatever you want to call it. So these are from Entertainment Weekly, as well as this article here, which says Daryl and Carol are back in exclusive first images from final episodes of The Walking Dead. We got your first look at the final installment, including new photos of Daryl and Carol. There are only 8 episodes remaining of The Walking Dead, which will return this fall for its final batch of installments. And in advance of the franchise mothership's last stand and its upcoming July 22nd appearance at San Diego Comic-Con celebrating said last stand, we got the exclusive first images of those final episodes. Where there's smoke, there is usually fire, and our first image of Commonwealth soldiers shows you can count on a fiery conclusion to this series now that creepy manipulator Lance Hornsby has taken Alexandria, the Hilltop, and Oceanside by force. Lance Hornsby is a very good character. I mean, he's something, you know. I can't wait to see what he does and how it all ends for him. Not only that, but his boss, Pamela Milton, could be on the rampage now that Connie and company are out printing disparaging articles in the press and stirring up the masses. So here's the first image. I gotta say, it looks really cool. Looks like we're in a train yard or train station somewhere around here. I can't really see too much, but, you know, there's a couple of train cars right there. Yeah, the soldiers look awesome, and I don't know what this smoke is all from, but yeah, looks really cool. I wonder what we're gonna see, what the story is behind this image here. I think we all know there's obviously going to be riots and stuff like that, so I don't know, maybe some smoke grenades got tossed. Who knows? But either way, looks really cool. As for what we can expect in the final 8 episodes, showrunner Angela Kang hints that there are going to be some twists and turns in the journey, but also some really beautiful emotional scenes, and it appears there will be strength in numbers. In the second block of episodes, they were sort of torn apart, says Kang, of our heroes both inside and outside the walls of the Commonwealth. And in this last block, the gang is back together again, moving with a common purpose. There's always a particular fun that comes with that for us and for the fans who like to see what happens when the group is doing their things as a unit. I will say, yes, that is something cool, seeing all the characters together, kind of like working towards one common goal, instead of like these characters doing this, these characters doing this dude's off here doing something else. You know, it's just kind of cool seeing everybody come together, you know, doing their own thing. Among those doing their own thing will be the 2 characters that will go all the way back to season 1, Norman Reedus' Daryl and Melissa McBride's Carol. What can you expect from that dynamic duo? Daryl. There we go. First look at him. More and more is being thrust into the role of a leader, says Kang. Kind of not surprised. He always kind of had a secondary leader role to Rick. You know, I mean, if Rick wasn't doing all the cool badass stuff, it was Daryl, which I didn't mind some, but some of it just kind of like, did he really need to like do that? You know, like the one thing that kind of always disappointed me, I liked Abraham. Abraham was cool. He was awesome. He was a funny character and stuff like that. But, you know, when he got the RPG and stuff like that, I mean, he went out, he got it. He never even used it. You know, it was Daryl who blew up the bikers. And then when they came back to Alexandria, he's the one that once again fired it again, set the pond, lake, whatever, you know, on fire. And, you know, Abraham was just there shooting a gun. You know, I mean, it would have been cool if Abraham was the one that, you know, like blew up the bikers or something like that. At least used it, you know. I don't know. It is what it is, but, you know, he always has been basically a second leader. And, you know, obviously once Rick left, then Daryl took over. And the way he does it is different from the others. His style is not like Rick. It's not like Maggie or Ezekiel's is. Daryl is Daryl. He's not the guy who likes to give a lot of speeches. He kind of likes to do. He is a man of few words. Actions speak louder than words, I guess. And it sounds like Daryl will indeed have plenty to do, including becoming something of a father figure. You're going to see Daryl have to step up some of his decision makings in some key ways, teases Kang, and he's going to be very crucial to the way all of the events play out this season. We also to remember that Daryl is a parental figure to Judith and RJ, and that's an important part of the story as well. His role with those kids and the things that they'll all do to protect the children of the apocalypse. Now, see, if he's got a father role, like, how is he just going to leave them? You know, I mean, he's you know, like, I don't know, Uncle Daryl, you know, to like Judith and RJ, you know, how is he just going to leave to go to Europe? You know, I mean, that's just going to be one very interesting question to see how that gets answered. You know, how is Daryl just going to, you know, I guess set aside his parental figure, I guess, and just go to Europe? Who does he leave him with? You know, who's going to take over? You know, I mean, Carol's leaving too ish, you know. I'm pretty sure she's still leaving, even though she said she's not going to be in the Daryl spinoff. I'm pretty sure, you know, her leaving with Daryl has probably already been filmed, unless they reshot that and, I don't know, did a different ending or something like that. I don't know. So, I mean, Carol's not going to be there to, I guess, be a mother figure to Judith and RJ. So I don't know who they're going to leave the kids with, you know? And how is he just going to be like, sorry, kiddos, I'm out? I don't know. Let's see. As for his post-apocalyptic BFF, Kang notes that Carol is somebody who comes so far in her journey, and there's been times when she's really, really tormented about the things she's had to do. But I think Carol is in a place of pragmatic acceptance of the decision she has to make. Once again, there we go. Once again, the stealthy cookie baking warrior is to be underestimated at one's own peril. We get to see some really cool moments from Carol as she just outwitted and outlasted those that are seeking to do harm to her folks, says Kang. She gets to have some memorable moments with both villains and our heroes. She's like a chess master who's playing 4D chess while other people are just kind of cranking along moment to moment. As for the show's return to Comic-Con stage after a few years away due to COVID-19, it can help but be a bit bittersweet, while Kang notes that people are really looking forward to being with the fans again and feeling their energy and just being able to kind of return the love they give us. The zombie drama annual appearance this year will mark the final one for the main show that kicked off the now expansive Walking Dead universe. There are going to be some tears shed, says Kang. We're a sentimental bunch. And it is going to be pretty rough, pretty heartbreaking. You know, final appearance for some of these characters. I don't remember who is going to be at the panel. I think Daryl and Carol are going to be there. I don't remember who else. But, you know, some of those characters there probably aren't going to make it to the end of the show. The ending is going to be very interesting to see what happens. How is it all going to end? Obviously, some characters are going to have, you know, obviously open-ended stories because they are going off to do other things. You know, Daryl and Carol supposedly doing their own thing. Maggie and Negan going off to do their own thing. And then who knows what else, what other characters, you know, will have open-ended stories just in case, you know, a return, an appearance somewhere else. Who knows? You know, it's just going to be very interesting to see what the ending is going to be like. I do hope they, you know, kind of, I don't know, do something for like all the old characters, you know, which I mean is going to be kind of tough seeing how there's only Daryl and Carol left. Like, I do hope, you know, some of the very early season, you know, characters do get some, you know, some attention, you know, like T-Dog, Andrea, Jim from season 1, you know. I hope they're just not, you know, kind of left out. But then again, the only people that remember those characters are Daryl and Carol, you know. Lori, Shane, you know, I kind of hope they're somehow, you know, remembered. You know, obviously, like people like Herschel, Beth, things like that. You know, Maggie's going to remember those characters. Glenn, obviously. You know, but like characters also like Bob, Tyrese, Sasha. You know, I'm just trying to think of like some of these other, you know, other characters that didn't have big parts and stuff, but were still, you know, there and had an impact on the show, basically. You know, I hope they do get some sort of, you know, I don't know, you know, maybe I'll stand around, let's take a moment to remember these characters or something like that. I don't know, because, I mean, who knows what's going to happen, but I just kind of hope they get some sort of remembrance, you know. I mean, T-Dog basically sacrificed kind of sacrificed himself to save Carol in the prison. You know, yeah, he got bit, but, you know, he just said screw it, and, you know, he just charged and pinned some walkers against the wall, and he let Carol go while T-Dog got devoured, you know. So I kind of hope she, like, says something, you know. If it wasn't for, like, T-Dog or something like that, I probably wouldn't be here, you know. In the prison, he saved me, you know, something, you know, something like that would be kind of cool. We'll have to wait and see. And then the only other news from Collider, Isle of the Dead, Jeffrey D. Morgan shares script for Walking Dead spinoff. So, yep, the script for The Walking Dead, or Isle of the Dead, is done, and I believe they've already started filming as well. As one production wraps, another begins. For The Walking Dead star Jeffrey D. Morgan, who plays the villain with a 180 redemption arc. Negan Smith. What? Okay. On July 17th, the actor teased that the start of production for his next project with the Walking Dead universe, Isle of the Dead, which he will be co-starring Lauren Cohan, who plays Maggie Reed. For fans of the post-apocalypse series, Morgan may have dropped a few sneaky hints on his Twitter in regards to Isle cast as well. Let's see, Collider first reported on the new addition to the Walking Dead world in March, when news broke that following the conclusion of the hit AMC series, The Walking Dead's 11th final season, the two stars would be heading to an all-new project titled Isle of the Dead. With the final season coming to an end in the fall, Morgan posted a photo of the brand new script for the upcoming miniseries spin-off, the fifth in the franchise, to let fans know that the end doesn't necessarily mean goodbye. The script for the pilot, the first of 6, includes writer Eli Yorn and director of the episode Lauren Iaconelli. Hope I said that right. And Morgan captioned it, "Here we go." When the series first announced, Morgan had high praise for the upcoming spin-off. He just said he was looking forward to it. "I'm delighted that Negan and Maggie's journey continues. It's been such a ride. Walking in Negan's shoes, I'm beyond excited to continue his journey in New York City with Lauren. Walkers in an urban setting has always been such a cool image, but Fifth Avenue, Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty, the greatest city in the world. The backdrop is amazing, but it's the story that Eli Yorn cooked up that is even better. Buckle up, folks. Isle of the Dead is going to reinvent the Walking Dead universe. Huge thank you to Dan McDermott, Scott Gimple, and AMC for having us back more. We simply can't wait." So yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be kind of cool to see it in a urban setting and stuff like that. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, more of you know, when Rick went into Atlanta and stuff like that, and seeing just, you know, all the buildings, and seeing them, I don't know, just kind of hiding in buildings and stuff like that would be, you know, kind of cool. And obviously Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, all that stuff would be really cool to see. Yeah, I got high hopes for this show. I look forward to it. And then, of course, he teased, you know, about Alicia from Fear the Walking Dead, you know, coming over, you know. He thanked, you know, said you did a great job. You know, how do you feel about New York? You know, he teased that. Yeah, prior to that, yeah, that's pretty much all this article says. The final season of The Walking Dead will premiere on AMC on August 22nd, following their panel at the 2022 San Diego Comic-Con. Wait, what? The final season of The Walking Dead will premiere on AMC on August 22? Is that right? No, that doesn't seem right. Following their panel at the 2022 San Diego Comic-Con? Check out Morgan's post below and check out the trailer for the Walking Dead franchise's next spin-off, Tales of the Walking Dead, premiere August 14th, ahead of the final season. Huh. No, I don't think they said the date on when the final season of The Walking Dead. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be much later than that. I don't know why it says the final season of The Walking Dead will premiere on AMC on August 22nd. yeah, I don't know what they got there, but that just doesn't seem right. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it will come later, probably in October. You know, although I really hope they don't do the 2 shows at the same time. That would suck. I'd hate to do double reaction videos, 2 reaction videos a week. That was rough enough when they did that earlier in the year with The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. So let's just keep it to 1 show at a time. Make it a little bit easier on me. But yeah, so the script for Isle of the Dead is done, and I believe they've already started pre-production, maybe even started filming. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that show as well. Hopefully that will be good. I can't wait to see, like Jeffrey D. Morgan said, the scenery, you know, a more urban setting and stuff like that. I think would be a nice refresher. Maybe we'll finally see some more of those fast, stronger walkers, you know, like we saw at the end of World Beyond. You know, those things got to be coming into play some way, somehow, some show. Daryl spinoff. I think New York would be great, especially if, you know, people were fleeing Europe, if that's where it started or something like that. Then you got all these people, you know, maybe going on boats and coming right into New York. What's it called, where the immigration stuff is? You know, I can't think of it. But, you know, landing right there in New York, and that's how it all spread. You know, maybe, I don't know, New York walled it off, and all those walkers, the strong ones, are all trapped inside. And maybe when Negan and Maggie go there, they break out. You know, I don't know, but I think that'd be very cool. We just got to see those stronger, faster walkers up here, and I think Isle of the Dead would be a perfect place for them. I think that would definitely bring a lot more intense. It would make the show way more intense and stuff like that. You know, now you got these faster, stronger walkers walking around, or maybe even running. Yeah, because I think in World Beyond it was moving a little faster than a walk. It wasn't like a full run, I don't think, but it was moving a little faster. So I think something like that, definitely in an urban setting, you know, would definitely make things more interesting. But we'll have to wait and see. So anyways, there we go. There's all the information. There's the first look images. I gotta say, that's really cool. There's Carol right there, baking something, who knows what. Commonwealth soldiers also look really cool. Can't wait to see what this is going to be all about, with the smoke and stuff like that. And then of course Daryl himself, becoming more of a leader, father figure. So it's going to be very cool. And that is it, our final 8 episodes. The end of an era. It's really sad, you know. Can't believe it's going to be over soon. It just seems like this final season, even though it's longer, just kind of went by so quick. It is what it is. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And of course, leave me all your thoughts and comments. What do you think about the pictures? What do you think about Isle of the Dead? What do you think about Comic-Con? Do you think they'll finally announce some Rick stuff, or at least mention some stuff, give some sort of update on it? Let me know. And other than that, we'll just have to stick around till Friday and see what gets shown off. I believe the trailer for the final season, or the final part, is going to be revealed, so I'll definitely try to do a reaction video to that, and break down whatever else was announced and talked about at the panel. So yeah, just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I will see you guys next time.